Now, I've been all up and down my timeline these past few days, right? And I noticed everybody has been talking about the damn Snowfall. Now, if you don't know, Snowfall just had their series finale. It was the last episode of the damn series. And everybody got their own opinion on what they feel like is the moral of the story or what they feel about Franklin and everything. And they write these long ass dissertations on, Franklin was greedy or powerful, or Franklin was played by everybody. All his family and his friends played him and shit like that right there. Now, a lot of people have some valid points. Now, I've seen some opinions, pretty good opinions. But I had this one guy, good friend of mine on Facebook, Hakeem Monday. This motherfucker broke this shit down like a scribble. You hear me? This motherfucker spit facts, not fiction. You understand? I'm talking about you can't even debate this shit the way he broke this shit down. Watch this out. See, first of all, somebody came and put their opinion out there, and he responded to their opinion. Now, first, I'm going to tell you what their opinion is, because it's been going kind of viral, their little opinion. But he commented on their opinion. Let me give you an opinion first. Now, their opinion say, Franklin's downfall wasn't greed, and it wasn't power. His biggest downfall was expecting the same love he gave to other people. When Louis, Jerome, Veronique, Leon, you can keep Leon's name out your mouth, player. Because he was the most loyal one out of everybody. Sissy and Alton didn't have nothing. He put all of them on their feet. And when it was time that he needed them the most, they turned their backs on him. Leon had $3 million and would give Franklin $1. Nigga, he gave him $500K already. Keep Leon's name out your mouth. Louis stole his plug behind his back. Veronique took $800,000 from him. Alton sold him out. Jerome tried to kill him. And Sissy didn't care to even give him an explanation on why she killed Teddy. The moral of the story is just because you got a good heart and do right by others, don't mean they'll do right by you. And I think that's a lesson we all had to learn at one point in life. If Louis, Veronique, Sissy, Jerome, don't say Leon's name no more, or Alton would have just helped Franklin when he came begging for the help, he wouldn't have turned to the liquor for the help and became a junkie like his daddy. Now look here. That was his opinion. That was that brother's opinion. He felt that everybody played Franklin. You know, and I like old Franklin. Don't get it twisted. Now, I like old Franklin. But I'm a nigga that believe in facts over opinion. You know, I don't believe in the bias. I believe in facts over opinion. Now, watch Hakeem Monday break down these damn facts. Boy, he finna go off. Watch this. He said, no, bro got it wrong here. Talking about the dude with the opinion. This post just shows a lack of accountability. Franklin's problem was he's obsessive and has an addictive personality. For 6 seasons, we watched him deny drugs and alcohol, then just a sip of a shot of whiskey. He became a full-blown alcoholic. Nigga took a sip of whiskey. You know that? That nigga took a sip at that bar. And boy, from there, boy, it was over. Also, if you really paid attention, Franklin shared a reflective dynamic with everyone in his life over the past 6 years. Yet he was so myopic, selfish, and visceral that his demise was ultimately poetic justice. Watch this here. Let's start with Leon, the realist, who was so loyal to Franklin, he called bodies for him and supported him every step of the way. People bring up the $3 million like Franklin wasn't already indebted $500K to him. Not only that, but also thinking he's entitled to Leon's money while bringing up nobody would be rich without him is legit The same excuse that Teddy made to steal the $73 million. Leon opted not to give him the $3 million because it wasn't going to help Franklin. Like Sissy said to Lee, I love what you're doing for the community. I just fucking hate how you doing it. Loyalty doesn't always look like a yes man. And support isn't always enabling. Boy, that nigga snap. Watch this here. Veronique, he broke it down character to character. He wasn't bullshit. Again, lawyer. She was. That was a lawyer-ass wife. Watch this. When her mom saw Saint was unraveling and devised a plan to take her away, she said, that's my man, and I'm going to stick beside him. Franklin made this whole big scene and wrapped his ass hands around V's throat for going behind his back when she was just trying to help. In the same breath, Franklin went behind her back and sold all the South Central properties to his mom's former employee, literally, to spite her, and that was the only residual income they had coming in. When she saw Franklin was a threat to her life and projecting his violent tendencies on her, she took her child support money and bounced. The same exact thing Franklin did to Louis and Jerome when his money went missing. Listen, he got character traits of everybody. Everybody got character. Louis. It's a general consensus that Louis was the catalyst for everything going south. But if we're being honest, Franklin owes it all to Louis. Had she not got that first key sold to Claudia, Franklin would be dead, and there wouldn't be no show. Louis made Franklin, and Franklin turned on him. I don't believe the honest of Franklin spirals out of control is on Louis, because the same way she ran around saying for the connect, he did the same to Ivy for that same connect. Oh, y'all forgot about that. That boy broke it down I'm talking about, boy, he took it back. Oh, because y'all tend to forget. You remember how he did Ivy? Alton. Franklin was so consumed with hatred for his father, he became the man. Betrayed by the same government he worked hand in hand with, and even went as far as to oust them when he turned to the bottle and became paranoid that they were still after him and looking for retribution. This circumvents everything back to Franklin's own selfishness and compulsive addictions. It's a divine dichotomy to become everything you stand against when you obsess over it. What came is daddy, you hear me? Just like a daddy. Boy, you just like your goddamn daddy. I'm telling you, sissy, the love of a God-fearing mother. I think so many of us were so detached from a reality of grieving that we forgot that she lost her entire family over the love of money. Jerome is dead. Alton is dead. Franklin was a ticking time bomb on the path to an early death, all because of drug money. Sissy killing Teddy to prevent her son from spiraling deeper out of control with his addictions was absolutely no different than Franklin killing his best friend, Rob, the white boy, in season 5 because he became addicted to crack. Y'all remember that? It was no different than Franklin killing Andre, who was obsessed with arresting Franklin and sending him to prison. Franklin and Teddy were essentially the same person in every facet as well. Their last few hours together was full circle back to their inaugural meeting, roles reversed. Teddy refused to let Franklin out of the game the same way Franklin refused to let Leon out. Teddy went through hell and hot water to locate and kill the banker in Panama in season 4 after his money was stolen. Same as Franklin, hunt him down. They're each one for one in offing each other's dad. Franklin was inadvertently the cause of Jerome's death, as well as Teddy inadvertently the cause of his brother's death. They both shared this thirsty lust and obsession for power. For Teddy, it was derived from his patriotism and willingness to go to extreme lengths to help this country win a war. For Franklin, he felt like money was the catalyst for his freedom. But as he found out, in the words of the notorious B.I.G., more money, more damn problems. Lastly, each of their fates was foreshadowed by their love interests. Julia told Teddy if he didn't get the money back to Franklin, his demise would be public execution. Insert sister here. Damn, boy. Ooh, and it happened how she said it. When asked what was his endgame by Melody on the very first episode, Franklin simply responded, freedom from it all. As his last words to Leon at the close of the show, I'm free from it all. My fucking way. Not yours, not theirs. Franklin embodied all the flaws of everyone he blamed for demise and his poetic justice that he has to live with that guilt for the rest of his life. Flawless writing from beginning to end. Clap for him. That nigga snapped. If you got any questions, he answered them. If you come on in the comments, try to debate me, watch me revert back to it. That nigga snapped, crackled, and popped. You understand me? Boy, that nigga took off. You can't break it. You can't dispute it. You can't. Ain't nothing you can fight. Ain't nothing you can say. Say something. Say something. I got something for you. Say something. Say it in the comments. And watch me tear your ass up with this here breakdown. What? Goddamn Hakeem Monday, a bad dude, boy. That nigga brilliant. Nigga broke it down character to character. You the marker.